Hey there guys, it's your boy Akris. We're back with some Trails of Cold Steel. And as you can see, we're on the Academy field. And we already spoke to everyone and we did all the quests except for, the old schoolhouse mystery, of course. We're saving that for last since it's a part of the main story. But we still got 3 bonding events that we can use. So let's spend this time just speaking to everyone. I gotta figure out who exactly I want to keep though. I believe I'm gonna mark uses off this time. We're gonna watch every event, obviously. I'm gonna just reload. But we're gonna leave uses off this time. You guys know that's my guy, but we did his last time, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe we'll probably go with Elliot. I do Elliot. You don't know how bad I wanna stick to Toa. I did do Toa last time, but I love Toa. Toa's my favorite. Maybe we'll go Elliot. Okay, we got Laura and Fee over here. Maybe we'll go Elliot B. It's so hard. Do I go? Maybe Elisa? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But for now, let's speak to uses since we know we aren't going to keep his. Ew. Wow, your clothes are covered with dirt. You're even more into this than I realized. It's just dirt, hardly an issue. It takes a good deal of effort to care for horses. I suppose it's only natural to end up like this. I suppose you're right. Should I give him a hand while I'm here? Let's spend time with uses. I know we read this last time with him because I accidentally spoke to him, but it is what it is. Care for a little help? I've got some experience working with horses myself, so it'd help things go a little faster. It must be your hobby to show up unbidden to assist people. Your offer does come at an opportune moment though. I was just about to start washing, so feel free to join in. And by I read this, I meant that first part, not the actual event. Is that Paula with us? Ew. This is every bit as tough as I remember it being. Already thinking of throwing in the towel. You were the one who offered the help, so don't think I'll let you back out so easily. I know. Aren't you getting a little tired yourself, Usis? We wouldn't want you to overexert your frail little noble body or anything. Maybe you should go take a nap. Yo, Paula and Usis, they do not get along. What do you take me for? This is nothing. Perhaps if you put as much effort into your work as you did your toothless jokes, we'd be done by now. Shut up, I'm doing just fine. I guess Usis isn't any friendlier towards girls than he is the guys. Nope, this man Usis is all about equality. Right, time for... Uh-oh. Whoa there, you've got a wild one here. Understandable. This horse recently arrived from the Nord Highlands. Oh, wow. But this horse came straight from the Nord Highlands, huh? I can't wait till we go there. I'm assuming we will get a chance to go there. He's still young, so he hasn't quite accustomed to the stables yet. Does the school normally get horses all the way from the highlands? Indeed, they're known to breed the best horses. Even the army gets their horses from there. Now then. Eustace gently stroked the horse's neck. You're pretty good at that. When I was younger, I used to go to the stables whenever I felt bored. My brother taught me both how to ride horses and how to take care of them. I am truly grateful for that. You two are lucky to have each other. Yeah, I'm not gonna let some snooty noble who learned about horses with a silver spoon in his mouth show me up like this. It's subtle, but he's definitely changed since we came back from our last field study. It feels like he's more willing to be open with us now. Care to explain what you're staring at? Don't mind me. Anyway, we've got a horse to clean. Reen helped the riding club for a while longer before bidding Eustace farewell. Your bond with Eustace strengthened. Reen and Eustace reached link level 2. Things went faster than I expected thanks to your help. Still, there's no denying you really are a strange one, Reen. I catch myself thinking so too sometimes. Well, either way, you have my thanks. Is Paula gonna say anything different? I need to learn so much more about taking care of horses. I can't let that jerk outdo me. Wow, he looks really into it. Hello there, Reen. Sorry, I was caught up in my game there. No worries, sorry if I disturbed you. Is there a big chess game coming up or something? You seem way more focused than I'd expect for just a regular match. Indeed there is, and not just any match either. It's a match that'll determine the fate of this club. But I have every intention of completely dominating the upper class students. Chess always seemed pretty interesting. Should I stick around and watch? Let's watch. Let's hang out with our boy Marcus. Would you mind if I watched you play for a bit? I'm familiar with the rules at least, and it seems like a pretty involving game, even as a spectator. Be my guest. But if you know the rules, how about we play a game instead? I'm sure you'd have more fun doing that than just watching. Are you sure? Might as well. I'll watch you too, so come on and take a seat here. And that's checkmate. That didn't take long. That was some high-level play, Marcus. I didn't stand a chance. It's nothing special. My father taught me to play when I was young. We've been playing against each other ever since, so I've had years of practice now. Apparently, he never lost a game back home. He really is the savior of the chess club. So you were playing against adults since you were a kid? That definitely explained things. I used to tag along with my dad whenever we went out hunting, but I never got that good at... Sorry. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. Hunting's not exclusively noble pastime after all. It's just not that common in Heimdall. I can imagine. Yeah, I want to see all these places they keep speaking about. Like, I'm ready to see Ruhr, which I think we're going to next, since it was in the Imperial Chronicle. But I want to see Heimdall and the Nord Highlands. That's the one I want to see the most, probably, is Nord Highlands. Last month's Phil study gave me a lot to think about. And this little music is hitting, man. Always a good time, man. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I've come to realize that it's unfair of me to pass judgment on nobles simply being born into that life. For example, I've never met your parents, but I could tell from talking to you that they're good people. Marcus. Man, am I glad we made up. But don't start getting weird on me now. I don't really get what you're talking about, but yeah, friendship's what you's all about. Speaking of, how about you join your pal in the chess club, Ring? We'll need as many people as possible if we want to take down the upper class chess club. Sorry, but I'll have to decline. The members of the upper class chess club like humiliating players weaker than they are. This isn't about the fact that they're nobles anymore. They're shaming the very act of playing chess, pure and simple. And Stefan and I aren't going to let that stand. Well said, Machias. Then I'll be cheering you guys on. Good luck, Machias. Thanks, I won't let you down. Your bond with Machias strengthened. Rain and Machias reach link level 2. Damn, I feel like if I hadn't spoke the uses that last time, we could have had two level 2 rank ups now. You know, I'm kind of sad that I'm gonna reload this. Stefan and I fully intend to put the upper class chess club in their place. Now's the time to make use of everything I've learned from all those games I played with my dad. How'd you take my queen that fast? You shouldn't move her around so much. She may be the strongest piece, but that doesn't mean a thing if you don't carefully plan out your attack. I see. Thanks for the tip. There she is. Look at her. My Toa. My lovely Toa, look. Honestly, I kid you not, I almost want to say. We're gonna do it. I won't be biased. Nice work today, Reen. Are you looking forward to the midterm results announcements as much as I am? It sounds strange to say it, but I am. You're looking pretty busy for someone who just finished her midterms, though. You bet. Now that this year's halfway through, we've got a lot to discuss. So much, in fact, that we even reserved this room just to discuss it. There's the Academy Festival. Someone wants to use the swimming pool next month. There's about a zillion other events. Man, I guess it isn't easy being a student council member. I think you're the last person in the world who'd actually take this advice, but try not to overwork yourself. I guess I'll consider it. Thanks, Reen. She's just as busy as ever. Maybe there's something I can do to help. Let's spend time with our dear President Toa. Is there anything I can help you with? I got some spare time and you seem swamped.
Really? That'd be great. It just so happens that our usual note taker is home nursing a cold today. Would you mind filling in for her?
No problem. There's the one thing I can do, it's write notes. I'll be honest, I was never that good at writing notes. My notes were always, mediocre at best. Half the time, I didn't even understand what I was going for. And so it fell to Ring to jot down every idea, both helpful and harebrained, raised at the student council meeting. After a short parade of exchange names, shaking hands, and slightly too long eye contact, he got down to business.
Well, that should cover everything on the agenda. Summer will be here before we know it, so I think the pool should be our highest priority.
Agreed, we'll get right on it.
We should decide who will be handling each task while we're at it.
Then allow me to take care of the arrangements regarding the pool. I'll get our documents sorted out and hand it over to the request instructors.
You mean it? Thanks. Let me know if anything comes up. Oh, speaking of which, do we have any updates on what we discussed last month?
Just a moment, please. Allow me to gather the necessary documents. She's so good at her job that even the upper class students are hanging on her every word. I guess she didn't just charm her way into the office. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Toa charmed her way into my heart though. He is too cute. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm a Toa stan. So what about it? You're gonna hear me say this every time we see Toa. I'm sorry, it's not that deep, is it? But I'm making it that deep. Several similarly revolting discussions later, the council meeting drew to a close.
Thanks for all the help today, Ring. You really didn't need to stay and help me clean up everything, but I'm glad you did.
You're always doing so much for us. I'm just trying to return the favor. But you're really something, you know that? That meeting had a ton of stuff to sort out and plan, but you made it look easy. You're like a human student notebook. Damn. A human student notebook, huh?
Thanks. I think you might be exaggerating a bit though. I couldn't get a thing done without the rest of the student council. Not a thing.
Toa is just too sweet. He's too sweet, man. Really?
You probably saw it during the meeting. We were able to sort out everything because everyone brought their ideas and opinions to the table. I sit in my fancy chair and act out my role as the president, but the other one's doing all the heavy lifting.
I never would have thought of it that way.
If I'm being honest, I don't know if I'm really suited to being president.
I think the only person that is suited to being president is you. At this academy, that's for sure. Let me know if there's anyone better. I can't think of one. The closest I'd put in her position, if I had to pick someone, it'd probably be, characters like Marcus or Emma. But even then, I don't see them being a better president than Toa. Trying to think of any other characters. Yeah, I can't really think of. You know, Klein might be a good president.
But if everyone believes I am, there's no way I can let them down. Even if I can't meet all of their expectations, I want to show them that I'm trying.
Wow, I guess that's the best anyone in your shoes could do. Still, that was at least got that much to guide her. Maybe if I knew what I wanted to do, if I had that kind of purpose, maybe I'd know what kind of man I want to be. I mean, that's what you're at the academy to find out, aren't you? It's gonna take some time, man. You're not just gonna know right off the bat.
Rain?
Boop. Oh, look at her little face. Oh, I can't. Guys, I think I'm in love with Toa. President Toa stood on her tiptoes, staring with all her might to reach up and gently pinch Ring's cheeks. How are you doing?
Sorry. You just looked so stone-faced there for a second, I couldn't help myself. You're first year, no need to get ahead of yourself. You've got another full year here to figure things out.
Wait, you're not psychic, are you? That was probably red on your face, clear as day.
I know how hard you've been working, Rain. I can see it as well as anyone, if not better. I don't know what has you worried, but your answer will come in time. Just take things step by step.
I guess. No, you're right. Deep down, I know what she's saying is true. If I start getting desperate, I'm just going to paralyze myself with fear. I mean, you already kind of learned this lesson from Sarah already.
Ahem. We still have a lot more stuff to clean up and put away. But once we finish, I'll make us some tea.
That's one way to get me to hurry up. Honestly, me too. Can't beat tea. Thus, Ring and Toa finished their cleanup and sat down to enjoy a lovely cup of tea together. Their bond with Toa strengthened. Yeah, everybody left, it's just Toa.
Thanks for the hand, Rain. You're the council's favorite student right now. Just remember, don't push yourself too hard. Muscle in on Big Sis Toa's territory and she'll put you in your place.
Why do I feel more threatened than thanked? Oh, hello, Rain. It's rare to see you here by yourself. What's up?
I actually found myself rather interested in this store's wares, so I decided to browse for a while. I'm surprised at how enjoyable it's been.
Should I join her? Let's spend time with Laura. Mind if I join you?
Feel free. Maybe this would be a good chance to have you tell me more about the things being sold here.
Well, I don't know all that much about them myself. Hey, oh, look at Mishi.
They have a wide variety of items here on display. Most of which I'm unfamiliar with. Which leads to a question I'd like to ask you, Rain. What sort of goods and accessories do girls my age tend to like?
Well, as you can see, I'm not a girl, so are you sure you want advice from us? Like what? What?
I asked because, well, I've noticed that there's a significant difference between myself and the other girls here. For example, I went shopping with Monica recently, only to find myself searching for the equipment to keep my sword in shape. Meanwhile, Monica was fawning over cute accessories and the like. Doesn't this prove that I'm rather strange?
I mean, I don't think it proves that you're strange. Everybody has to, their own taste and what they like. If you want to shop for sword stuff or whatever, do what makes you happy. You don't necessarily need to walk around flaunting accessories and all sort of real cutesy shit. I'm honestly not into super cutesy, like girly stuff. Like girls that are really girly, I'm not really into it that hard. I like sometimes I might like them, but for the most part, I kind of like girls like Laura or Fee. Especially Fee. I like that sort of vibe. I kind of like tomboyish girls. Even though I feel like sometimes tomboy girls, they have a very cutesy side to them. But it has nothing to do with accessories or anything. It's about other stuff, but they're very girly. Well, you're from different class backgrounds for one thing. That's a difference between you already. But even amongst the other nobles, you are a little bit different.
Just as I thought. But this is of no issue. If there's something I lack, then all I need to do is take the opportunity to learn. Now tell me, which of the items here would most likely grab a girl's attention?
The plush. I mean, I'm not exactly an expert on the subject, but Reem grabbed a cute mascot plush that was sitting on the shelf. Make a wishy with Mishy. Hey, y'all remember that? That's a throwback. Crazy that we're calling that a throwback now. How about this Mishy plush? I actually like Machette though. I'm not a Mishy fan. I leave that to the T.O. The T.O.s. And you guys that like Mishy. I like Machette. He's a pretty popular character over in Crossbow.
Fascinating. He's certainly charming to say the least.
Yeah, he is pretty cute.
But how about this?
Laura grabbed a strap with a blue-haired muscular man attached to it. A blue-haired muscular man? Is it your father? The Viscount? You grabbing accessories that look like your dad or something? I wonder, does he have blue hair? Her father. I mean, she has it, but that doesn't necessarily mean he does. It could have been her mother.
This Dogi character has a rather gallant look to him, doesn't he?
Dogi? Yeah. That's the character you guys were telling me about this reference last time, because I think you were saying what Estelle said. What Estelle said that one time when she was she called herself the Wall Crusher. That's from Dogi, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to get around to trying out East. Is that how you say it? You guys told me how to say it before. I always forget. Because I think I called it Weiss once or something like that. I think you said it was East. Yeah, that Dogi is from that game, right? I'm 100% sure that most girls wouldn't have any interest in him.
Oh, this is more challenging than I expected.
Yeah, Laura must like guys like Principal Van Dyke, like the big, super, like extremely muscular characters. She liked them JoJo ass characters. Green and Laura ended up looking at an assortment of products appealing to Laura's unique taste. In the end though, they ended up purchasing the Mishi plush.
I couldn't be more grateful for your assistance, Reen. If it weren't for you, I never would have purchased something so nice.
Not a problem.
Still, my grasp on what other girls my age like remains tenuous. It seems I have a long, harsh path ahead of me if I'm ever to truly know.
I mean, aren't you really good friends with Elisa? Why not ask another girl? Especially Elisa. She's very cutesy. Like, just looking at Elisa is already, she's just too cute. You know, you don't have to force yourself to be like everyone else. Because you aren't like everyone else. You are who you are, and that's exactly why we like you. And this is facts. Like, this sort of quest is kind of pointless to take on. Well, I don't want to say pointless, like, you're kind of broadening your horizons a little bit, even if it's in a very small, like, way. But she's perfectly fine the way that she is. And it's not like she won't end up changing over time.
You've given me a lot to think about today. Let me thank you once again. I'd like for us to go shopping again if you ever have the time.
Sure, that would be fun. Your bond with Laura strengthened. Damn, that was a lot. Why'd that feel like it went up so damn far? Reen and Laura reached link level 3. Cover. That's the first I think I've seen that. Damn, I kind of wish... I gotta reload though, but I kind of wish I kept hers. What should I do? Yeah, I already settled on it. It is what it is. God damn it.
I feel kind of relieved thanks in part to you. We should do this again if we get the chance.
Alright, let's speak to our girl Elisa. Isn't this classroom usually locked?
It is, but I checked it on a whim and it was open. The janitor must have forgotten to lock it after he was done.
I see. So what brings you here?
I got into an argument with Ferris earlier. She started asking me all these questions about my last name after she found out about Sharon.
And you ran off here?
How many times am I gonna have to deal with this?
She seems pretty upset. Maybe there's something I can do to help her out. Let's spend time with our girl Elisa. I'm probably not the best person for this, but you need someone to talk to, Elisa? It's better to let these things out than bottle them up.
Green. Thanks.
Oops, I forgot to lock up. Uh-oh. Guyler's about to show up. Oh, Guyler locked us in. There we are. Nobody's gonna say anything.
Wait, did he just lock the door?
Seems like it. I guess we're locked in.
My luck keeps getting worse and worse today.
At least it's not nighttime or anything. I'm sure someone will come by before too long. Or, I mean, you guys could have just yelled out to him before he left.
That's true, but... So, it's just, Reen and me here in the dark, behind a locked door. No, Elisa, focus.
Yeah, she said she gotta lock in.
Yeah, this is all Sharon's fault. I wouldn't even be here if Ferris and I weren't arguing about her.
Damn, she found a way to, turn it on to Sharon. Isn't that a bit of a stretch? It is a stretch, but it's kind of true at the same time. They might not have argued. They were arguing because of Sharon. If Sharon never came, she probably wouldn't be here. It's a stretch, but it's kind of the truth at the same time. It's crazy though.
You wouldn't say that if you knew her. She always does this. Imagine living with someone who knows nearly everything about you but never thinks about your feelings. And on top of it all, she always takes Mother's side.
Uh-oh. I told you Sharon was sister. I told you she was big sis. Elisa's over here crying about how she takes Mom's side. Yeah, Sharon's definitely big sister.
Like she did when...
When what? Yeah, I'm curious. What is she about to say? Well, I feel like she's not gonna say it. She's gonna say never mind. But maybe it has something to do with, her coming to the academy. Maybe she didn't agree with Elisa's choice and she agreed with her mom. Sorry, I shouldn't have tried to pry. Even so, you don't really dislike Sharon, do you?
I mean, I guess I can't say dislike. It's kind of hard to dislike someone who's been a permanent fixture in your life since you were a kid.
See what I mean? If she's going to be at the academy anyway, you might as well try to make the best of it. Besides, she's sort of like an older sister to you, right? Siblings aren't always easy to deal with.
You're right about that. But still, it wouldn't kill her to think about me a little more.
What makes you feel like she doesn't think about you enough? Is it simply because of what you were going to say earlier about how she didn't take your side? Because honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about Sharon. I'm just trying to gauge off of what little interaction we've had with her thus far. It's hard for me not to imagine that she doesn't think about you. I feel like she does. Like even just knowing like, some of the smaller stuff that can like, help Elisa, kind of loosen up or ease up, like when she mentioned how she brought her favorite apricot jam, like little stuff like that. I don't know, I feel like it definitely shows that she cares. I think Elisa's problem might be, I don't think it's Sharon at all. I think Elisa's problem might be her own mother. I think that might be the issue with Elisa. You might have mommy issues.
Not a moment goes by in which I don't think of you, Lady Elisa.
Yeah, and look who's here to save you. Oh, she's so cute.
Sharon, what are you doing here? Whenever you are in need, I shall be by your side. After all, isn't that what an older sister is for?
No, Sharon's so cute. It's so cute. Nah, this level of cuteness is getting out of hand. I need to be slapped back to reality. I can't take much more of this stuff. He knows how to make an entrance. I'll give her that.
I can't believe she heard all of that. Oh my, I didn't interrupt anything personal between the two of you, did I? I would be more than happy to lock the door again and leave the two of you to whatever it was you were up to in here.
Uh-oh. Sharon, the master teaser.
Don't even joke about that.
Her bond with Elisa strengthened. Nice. At least we got our rank up with Elisa. Reen and Elisa reached link level 3. So did we get cover? Okay, Reen has cover. She has auto tier. Oh, does she will heal? Like on her own? She'll replenish HP? That's fire, Elisa. You're goated. Elisa's goated. Stop playing around. Right, this might be the GOAT right here. This might be the GOAT.
I really can't let my guard down around you, can I, Sharon? Whatever. I'll let you off this time since you unlocked the door for us. I would undo any lock for your sake, Lady Elisa.
Oh.
After all, I want you to think of me as an elder. Stop that. It's embarrassing. I feel a little bit better now that I've gotten that out of my system. Thanks for listening, Reen.
That's what I'm here for.
After all, we have been together for so many years, we're practically family.
It's too sweet. It's just too sweet. Legit just gave me cavities. This is the room, right? Yeah. This is our boy Elliot.
Nothing relaxes me quite like cradling a violin in my hands. Especially since I've never had much of a chance to play during our midterms.
Yeah, most clubs put their regular meetings on hold while exams are going on. You seem pretty happy though.
Isn't that obvious? I'm planning on pretty much spending the entire day just playing. After not playing for so long, I'm out of form, so I need to get back into it.
I'm kind of interested in seeing him play. I'll spend time with our boy Elliot, our GOAT. Would you mind if I listened in?
Oh, be my guest. I need to get ready though, so just hold on a bit.
See what kind of performance Elliot is about to give us. Ooh, okay, Elliot. It makes me sad though, because this kid should have been in a music academy. That was amazing, Elliot.
So, what'd you think?
I'm impressed. I never would have guessed you'd taken a break for midterms if you hadn't told me.
You mean it? Good to hear.
It seems like you're really enjoying yourself when you play too. I can practically hear your love for music in every note.
Cut it out. You're embarrassing me. Oh, by the way. I've been wondering about this for a while, but you're a musician yourself, aren't you, Rain?
Kinda? Well, what tipped you off? Is it because he was able to, is it because of what he said? How he's able to take in everything?
It was just a feeling I had. I can't really explain it, but it's like I can tell if someone has even the slightest bit of musical experience.
What in the world? You're a different breed, Elliot. The slightest bit is right. I used to play the lute for a while back home. The lute. Hey, everybody that plays the lute, they're goated. But that's pretty impressive sense you have. You're really on another level when it comes to anything musical.
I think you might be exaggerating just a little.
Not at all. Most people wouldn't pick up on something like that. It shows the extent of your passion for music. That's something I respect.
Passion isn't enough though, not in music.
Damn, he got serious all of a sudden. Hey, he's right though.
If I want to get better, I'm going to need better equipment. But given the compromise, I can't even ask for that.
Yeah. It'd be different if you were at the music academy. They probably have like all the right equipment and stuff. But being here at, a military academy? What compromise?
It's nothing, don't worry about it. But it's nice to confirm that you do play an instrument, Rain.
I wonder what that was all about. I do want to know more about him though, because like I said, the kid wanted to be in a music academy. We all know this. But yet he's in a military academy, and we know that there is someone that goes by Lieutenant General Craig, which is his last name, though obviously I would assume that he's related to them, which would explain why he's now in a military academy.
We should play together sometime.
Now, I've got a lot of rust to work off, but I'd like that.
Great, I'm looking forward to it. I'm Elliot Craig.
Sorry, you know I have to do that. When I talk to Elliot, we have to. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. Nice! Let's see what Elliot gives us. Green and Elliot reached link level 3. Oh, he's also auto tier. I'm curious to see how this works out.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm looking forward to being able to play alongside you one day.
What's with the stern look, V?
Turns out I'll be growing some flowers for the club, but I need to get the tools.
I see. Sounds tough. Kinda rare to see you this serious about something now.
It happens sometimes.
Did I give her a hand? Spend time with Fee. Would you like me to help you out?
Sure. Have fun.
Damn, she make it seem like he was doing it by himself. I wasn't offering to do it for you, Fee.
Oh.
Given how many types of plants there are, you've got no shortage of options. Have you got an idea of what you want to raise?
Yep.
He took out a small bag filled with seeds and showed it to Reem. Oh, what are these?
Flower seeds. Don't know what they're called though. Someone gave them to me when I was in the corpse. Had them ever since.
Oh. So she's had them on her since she was a Jaeger. So they must be very important to her for her to have kept flower seeds for that long. And like I said before, unless she's in unless she was a part of a smaller Jaeger Corps, then the only one that I can assume she was a part of is Zephyr. Because we would have heard about her. She was in Red Constellation easily. You would have, this girl's name would have been brought up. I really don't remember her name being brought up ever. But you could give Zephyr the benefit of the doubt because the only thing we know about Zephyr, we haven't dealt with anyone from Zephyr except Garcia, who was an ex-member who was a part of Zephyr. Garcia is the only one we know of in the Jaeger King. Those are the only two people we know that are from Zephyr. So she could have got, I don't see Garcia being the type. I don't see Garcia being the type to give her some flower seeds. Garcia's a goddamn menace. And the Jaeger King is, supposedly dead alongside the War God. But it could have been the Jaeger King because she's a kid. So maybe the Jaeger King, since he's the boss, maybe he was raising her or took care of her. Do you know how to raise them then?
Yep, they told me how. They were kind of joking about raising them with love.
I don't know if that was a joke. My mom says the same thing about the plants she grows in our kitchen.
So does Edel.
Yeah, I feel like everyone that garden says that. My sister used to say that.
I don't know much about love though.
And maybe this is the right time for you to try and raise them. But man, your corpse sounds so different from the image I've always had in my head. Bro's like, I thought they're carrying around flower seeds and talking about raising with love. I thought they would be bashing people's skulls in and killing everybody. Trust me, they were probably doing that too.
How so?
The way you tell it, you sound like one big family in a sense. I always thought Jaegers were, well, a bit more violent and bloodthirsty, I guess. They are. Like, what do you mean? I mean, I know he's just going off of what she just said, but don't think that all Jaegers are, well put together and just super non-violent or bloodthirsty. Maybe I was just being narrow-minded though.
Can't blame you. Everyone's more concerned about the negative reputation Jaegers have than anything else.
Yes, everyone is more concerned about it. You guys go around like doing crazy shit for a little bit of mirror. Like, it's OD.
There are some people who can't even accept their existence.
Some people that can't even accept their existence. Yeah, it might sound like Laura. Now we need to see them talk though. What do you mean?
Nothing. Let's hurry up and buy the tools and fertilizer.
Good idea. I've never seen those seeds before. So let's ask Jing for some advice on the best way to raise them. Marine and Fee bought the tools and fertilizer they needed. After which they made their way back to the Academy's flower bed to plant the seeds. But yeah, I understand where she's coming from. Like, especially since she was a Jaeger, so I get why she said what she said. But at the end of the day, man, if you got blood on your hands and you did some crazy shit, or you started some wild shit because someone hired you for a bit of mirror, it's crazy. Like, there isn't a positive way you can view this. You can only view it in a negative fashion. Unless, I mean, it'll be in a negative fashion regardless of like any example you can give. But let's say they did something for the greater, it benefited the greater good. It still would be viewed as, you know, something negative because of the lengths that they went to do it, like Jaegers. Because when they show up, things are gonna get very violent and bloody. That's just the way that it is. So it's hard not for anyone to focus on the negatives. Like, with the way that she's talking, you can view the society in the way that she's saying, like, oh, people focus on the negatives to the society, but you don't really know, you know, what they have going on. It's like, yeah, you can say that, but at the end of the day, when you're doing crazy wild shit and you get in the way of others, it's kind of hard to give you the benefit of the doubt. Because that example I just made right there is top tier. That's a top tier example, because with the society, they're getting in our way a lot of the times, but we don't necessarily know what they're doing. They keep talking about Phantasmal Blaze playing. What if that's not even nothing crazy? Like, what if it's not nothing negative? What if it's something that was necessary, that they deem necessary for the greater good? We don't know, because the society are weird. They don't even kill anyone. They haven't went real crazy or anything against any of the characters we've had access to. They always just kind of leave. That's why it's hard. That's why the example works. You only know a half of a story. But it's just that if the half of the story that you do know, if it's negative and it just, you know, just outright just horrible, then that's what everybody's gonna see it as. Like, it doesn't take a genius to understand that. I'm not trying to rag on anybody, but it's the truth. It's like if I came on here right now and let's say I was making videos, but I was just being a complete asshole. You guys would think that I am just an asshole. You wouldn't really, some of you might give me the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, there might be more to him than that. But if I'm constantly caught up in certain drama or certain issues and shit, you would just think I'm a negative person. Because what you hear about and what you see, you know, it's just what you roll with, because that's the only half you know. And that's just how the world is. That should do it. They should bloom in a few months if raised right. I hope they grow big and strong. Me too. Oh, also, thanks for the help. Anytime. Your bond with Fee strengthened. Yeah, not quite level 3, huh? I don't know if I can, though. You'll do fine. Trust me. I suppose. Well, we'll see how things go. Hopefully they bloom. It's cute, though. Well, with that being said, we have talked to everyone. It took a lot longer than I was expecting, but then again, I was also rambling. I'm sorry, you guys are probably like, Actress, please shut up. Please just play the game. I understand. Sometimes I get caught up. And look at Fee, she's so cute. Yeah, I guess we'll end off this part really quick, and then I guess we might try to take on the old schoolhouse mystery quest before I get on up out of here, because it is extremely late.